back to build your base. So last time, guys, we actually managed to get 2 of the best turrets in the game. These prismatic turrets that you get it from the golden chest over here, the golden piano thing. It's almost impossible. It's a 0.2% chance, and I got 2 of them. So we're gonna use this to see if we can get back on the leaderboard. I want to get at least to wave 1,000 on this leaderboard. But let me collect all of this stuff right here so we can get bonus money. But guys, if you believe in me, please help me out. Hit the like button and subscribe. Alright, so let's get started by building our base. If you guys want to see my layout, I'm about to show you all of my secrets. But you gotta make sure you watch the whole thing so you know everything. So usually what I do in the shop, always get these wedges. These things are almost as good. I think they're like 99% as good as the actual block. So always grab them. So, oh, let me grab this. I almost missed this one. And missed these chests. Yeah, these chests are kind of overpowered for getting money. Okay, let's get started. So, first thing is first is you want to use hacker blocks. I know there's the new piano blocks, but I tested. The hacker blocks are still better. They're still better. The piano blocks are equivalent to like the guest blocks. Oh, not the, yeah, I think the guest blocks, not they're better than new blocks. But they're kind of equivalent to the guest blocks. So I'm going to put a 3x3 defense here. So now that our core is mostly defended, what I do is I build out up to this block right here. So that's what I want to do. Like, usually I want to use the strongest blocks that I have. Up to this point. Because this is where my turret hits. So it's based on how far your turret hits. So my turret, when I place it all the way back here, it can shoot up to here. So that's why this works out for me very well. If I go all the way up to here. You do have to have enough blocks, but just use whatever the best blocks you have. So there it is. It's done. Now, I don't usually protect the back because this back, like, never gets attacked. So I usually leave it alone. So let's go back to our turret. So the turret here, I rotate it to put it at the very corner over here. And then I also rotate this and put it at the very corner. It doesn't matter where it's pointing because it's going to turn as soon as it attacks. So like this. And then I grab whatever other turrets you have. So for me, my second best is the Tesla coils. So I put the Tesla coils here. And you try to stack them up. So I usually have a 4x4 in the very back. Because I learned that this strategy right here, they barely get attacked. Especially towards the end, like the end game, where like the bosses are crazy powerful. So this works out really well for me. And then from here, I just stack them all the way to the front as much as possible. And then I do the same thing to the other side. We're just gonna get a 4x4 thing here. So there it is, 4x4. It's looking good. Now we just build it out with every single turret that we have. And then this is what we have. The defenses and all the turrets in the back over here. And then the very end over here. You don't really need to defend here. The second best block is the piñata block. So I'm going to put those back here. Just like one block. Because it doesn't really matter. I don't want to waste my hacker blocks for back here. Because this spot doesn't really get attacked. So I'll just use that for now. And then after you use your best turrets, the second best turret you can actually use is between the ray gun and any piñata block. The piñata blocks, or this one right here is the best because it has more range. This and the ray gun literally have the same exact damage. So it doesn't really matter which one you use. So this is what it's going to look like. 4x4 with turrets on this side. 5x5 of your best blocks. And then 4x4 with turrets. And then over here, what I like to do is I like to add at least a 2 layer of a wall. Just to protect the very beginning a little bit here. Because you do have a lot of towers here. Or a lot of turrets. So I kind of like to try to defend it here. We'll see if we have enough blocks to defend it. We're going to try. Oh, we almost have enough. We are kind of running out. Okay, once you run out, just use the piñata blocks. They're kind of like the second best one. Alright, there you go. So that's what my base looks like. I think it's pretty overpowered. Alright, now for the ultimate test. How far do you guys think this base can make it to? I hope we can make it to at least 1,000. Or get on the leaderboard. If I get like top 10 on the leaderboard, I'll be pretty happy. If I can be Russo, then I'll be extra happy. Alright, well, let's get started. Let's turn this on. Turn on 3x speed. And here we go. Now we just wait. So the first few waves, I don't really have to watch it. I'll start watching this or I'll get back to you guys once we're wave around like 800. Because until then, really, nothing is really that big of a challenge. So far, wave 500 and we're having literally 0 problems. They haven't even touched my blocks. That's how much damage we're outputting, dude. They literally haven't touched, nothing has touched my blocks at all. Not even any of the bosses. But the shop restocks, so I might as well buy some stuff here. Let me see what I got. No hacker stuff. Maybe hacker... Oh, we're gonna get wedges. Alright, so we made it to 500. That's actually pretty easy. But now we're gonna see if we can get to 1,000. That's the next challenge. Or at least 800. That's when it starts getting hard. Okay, guys, we're at wave with 750. All our front defenses are completely gone. This is why I usually build like the best stuff up to this point right here. Because the front stuff just gets destroyed immediately. But it really doesn't matter because the closer they get to the heart, the closer these turrets are going to hit them. So I'm just getting stronger and stronger as they get closer to my hearts. So that's why I think I can make it to wave 1,000. We're going to see. We're doing pretty good. And we can also use a revive. Once we use our revive, we're going to get back everything. Everything that was destroyed will come back. Somehow we're over wave 900 and I haven't even used my revive yet. This is kind of crazy. I am definitely going to get to wave 1,000. I got to get on the leaderboard, dude. I got to get top 10 on the leaderboard. Dude, if I can get top 5, bro, if I beat Russo, he's going to be so mad. Dude, I'm going to make it so far, though. 900, and we haven't even used the revive. Look at this. We still have half our building left. This is insane. Okay, so right now, what wave are we in? We're at 910. So where would we be on the leaderboard? Let's go check the very bottom. Dude, you gotta be wave 900 to make the bottom of the leaderboard. This leaderboard's kind of getting crazy. But I guess I understand that we're in chapter 3. We're almost chapter 4. So I would be around 88, 85. Yeah, we'll be around right here, like 87. So that's kind of insane. And I still haven't used my revive yet. Once I use the revive, guys, we're gonna get everything back. All our defenses and all our turrets will completely revive, and then we can attack again. Can we do it, guys? Can we do it? Wait, 1,000! We did it! We have done it! Because we got the prismatic turrets right here with the ultimate set of 4x4, 4x4, and 5x5 defenses. Even though we lost a lot of stuff, 60% of our turrets, we made it to wave 1,000, and I still haven't even used my revive. How far can I get with this OP build? I know I'm probably going to have to use my revive very, very soon, because they're kind of feeding a lot of stuff here. So my heart is going to be exposed. But once I use my revive, everything will come back. And I'll have all my power back again. And we can go again. So with 1,000, let me see exactly where we're at. 1,008. How far can I get that on the leaderboard? With 1,008, where would I be on the leaderboard? But I'm going to get much further than that, guys. So that actually brings me really far. Dude, that's this is my current record. What? I'm literally right here, number 40. 1,012. We are about to beat this guy. Oh, dude, I feel so bad for you. I'm sorry, Juice, but you're gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna get to 1,015. I'm gonna pass this guy. Sorry, bro. I have my ice sets on top 3. We're gonna do this. All right, we're about to get to 115. He was at 115, right? I think he was. So at 116, we're gonna destroy him. And I still haven't even revived. When I revive, everything's coming back. And then I'm just gonna be even more powerful. Oh, man, this is too crazy. Okay, so let's defeat this. 117! Oh, let's go. I'm just a little bit scared for my stuff. See what I tell you? The back stuff barely gets attacked. I mean, maybe these 2 blocks here got attacked, but the very back, like, literally never gets attacked. That's why you don't really need to defend the back as much. But, yeah, let's see how far we can get. I want to see when I'm actually going to have to use my revive. Wait, restock. Restock. So I don't want to go too crazy on these restock. Oh, let me see. No Tesla coils. Because next week we're going to have a new chapter. So the leaderboard is going to go even crazier. That's why I want to try to get really high on the leaderboard before next... Yo, wait, what? That was a crazy restock. And that's why I want to try to get really far on the leaderboard before next week. Because next week, the leaderboard... Yeah, everybody's probably going to be like 5,000 next week. Any moment now, my heart is about to fall. There's only a little bit more HP left. We're at wave 1,127. Which is kind of crazy. I still haven't used my revive, which is literally insane. Dude, I can't wait to see what the boss is. If I make it to that's the next goal. 1,500. Oh, we're about to lose. Oh, man. We gotta make it there with the next revive to see what the boss is. And just like that. So I think it was 1,120. But now I'm gonna revive. And I'm back at full power. Look at that. We are back at full power. And dude, they just destroyed the turrets all over here. What? That was so lame. Yo, I should add walls here to protect them. Bro, they literally destroyed them immediately. That was crazy. Dude, that was so... Okay, I did not think about that. Literally, my turrets all over here got destroyed. So this is not the best placement for them. At least if I had a wall. I think if I put a wall here, it might protect them a little bit. Oh, I think we're about to lose, guys. Oh, no. 1,400 and like 50 something. My heart is so low right now. We're so close to 1,500. Bro, but this is my top score. This is literally the highest I've been before. Oh man, dude, my heart, dude, I can't take it. My heart can't take enough damage. The problem is this builder, man, keeps AoEing my heart. Even though my defenses are still up. They just keep AoEing the heart. And I think that's gonna be it. This might be my last wave. 1,458. Dude, that was pretty good. That is the highest I've ever been. Okay, let's see where we are on the leaderboard, though. Let's see, where did we make it? Let's go all the way up. So we are at number 12 on the leaderboard. Dude, that's not bad. That's actually pretty good. Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. We're gonna come back next week, or I guess Friday or Saturday, for Chapter 4. And we're trying to climb even higher in the leaderboard. So, smash like, subscribe. See you next one. Goodbye.